Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Rodney, and this week I was looking for famous and funny Harry Potter quotes, and the reason why is because I was looking to do some home sort of decoration, find some canvases and find some prints that I could either have made or find and put up in my house, because I recently posted this thing on Instagram which were these postcards that were the covers of the 20th anniversary edition of Philosopher's Stone. Now, if you don't follow me on my Instagram, you can find my link to that in the description box below, and you can find this like really pretty picture that I posted of this. Now, if you can't really see that, I'll put a close-up of it, and hopefully you can sort of see that in detail, because they were joined up, but I wanted to split them up and frame them, and I think they turned out really well, and I think a lot of people seem to like it as well. So if you haven't seen that, look out for that below. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the video. So, looking for famous and funny Harry Potter quotes, I kind of went in down like a rabbit hole, as my sister calls it, like where you just like researching for hours, and I was like there were obviously ones that came to my head, but I was getting confused with if they were like film ones or if they were like book ones, and I wanted to have them like book ones because I felt that's obviously the right one. And not that I have anything against the film ones, but if I was going to have a print made, I wanted it to be kind of the book version. But at the moment I'm just kind of looking for the quotes, and I found some really interesting ones, and I think these are the kind of top ones that I found, and hopefully you'll like them as well. Looking for famous and funny Harry Potter quotes has been quite an interesting process, because I've come across a lot of Dumbledore quotes. Dumbledore quotes tend to be quite sort of poignant and reflective and sort of make you think a lot more about them, so not particularly funny, but there are obviously funny ones that he said, and one of them ones that came up were nitwit, blubber, oddment and tweak. Now obviously this is a very funny one because, you know, just a few words it's gonna say. I think I remember from before they're about to feast, it's like, oh god, it's gonna be like a long feast and everyone's just hungry, and he just says a few words, and I thought it was very summarizes his kind of playful character, and I do hope that we get to see a lot more of that in the new Fantastic Beasts film. I hope that J.K. Rowling wrote a lot of really good sort of funny tidbits like that do actually make it into Fantastic Beasts. And so one of the ones you might remember is when Professor McGonagall says to Harry after he's been a bit crazy, he's like, have a biscuit, Potter. So you may think this is one of the good ones as well. Another one that I came across was, obviously, it's, you know, a classic one, and it did make it into the film, is when obviously Dumbledore has some Berry Plus beans, and he thinks, oh, you know, he'll go for, you know, one that looks harmless, but then it is, of course, alas, earwax. Now I really like that one as well. Another one that I remembered now recently, because obviously I went to the Youth Ball, this one that came to mind was Wonka Me, and I just thought that, I know it doesn't really make sense, and if I did have a print of that, people would be like, what is this random weird word on the wall? But I just thought, obviously I would know exactly what that is, but it's just really funny. But that's more, I think, like more of a Christmassy one, so I probably would be better if I made like a Christmas decoration of that, maybe, rather than sort of a print. Another one that Hermione says is, "Twishy little ferret, aren't you, Malfoy?" which I thought was very funny, and obviously very sassy for Hermione as well. I like sassy Hermione. Maybe it should be titled like, you know, what lines did make it into a film and what made me sad. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm doing famous and funny Harry Potter quotes. So another really funny one that I like, but very long, is Mr. Mooney presents his compliments to Professor Snape and begs him to keep his abnormally large nose out of other people's business. A very long one. Not maybe the best for a quote that's going to go on the wall, but another one, really funny one that I really liked. Right, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed remembering some of these famous and funny Harry Potter quotes. Now, there's obviously hundreds and hundreds of amazing famous and funny Harry Potter quotes that I didn't include in this, and if you can think of, if you remember obviously what your famous ones are, obviously I'm looking for book ones, but film ones will do as well. Please do leave me a comment in the section below of what your famous ones or funny ones were, quotes are from Harry Potter series. I'd really like to hear them, because I'm still looking for inspiration to make some prints and stuff that I just put up in my own house, so I'd really like to hear what you have to say. If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe by clicking on that box over there so you can see more of the same Wizarding World content, and if you missed my last week's video, you can find that by clicking on that box over there. And as we all know by now, the Wizarding World is just one spell away.